YouTube? We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I'm joined by the Brother Bear, Kaiju King, Bald Gnome with the Dome, TJ.
I'm about to make this so much harder for everybody else watching, but I'm realizing how off-center Matt is right now because of the play button on the video. Like, H is all the way to the right.
All right, video's done. We're over. No, but we've got some matches here from Dean's Dugout that we're commentating over for you guys. For those of you who don't know, local card shop they go to every Sunday for Digimon. We start about 12:30 p.m. Every Sunday, and they're located in Naperville, Illinois. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, want to play some Digi and hang out with us handsome boys on the channel, please do check us out and check the shop out. We would love to have you. Today's matchup features Anthony on the left playing Diaboro, going up against Justin, who is playing Nightmare Soldiers. Nightmare Soldiers is one that's floating around. It can do some interesting things. It's definitely part of the interesting archetypes that we got in EX-08 with like Deep Savers, Nature Spirits. They all play very similarly with their own unique sort of spice to it. So it'll be cool to see this one on cam for you guys. Hopefully you all enjoy it. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And check out our socials, which are linked down in the video description below. But enough chit chat from me. Let's hop right into the round.
I hope everybody who's just like me who sees that goes,
I'm just staring at the marker right now. I'm like, God.
I'm excited to see some Diaboro play though. I was about to say I love Anthony and leave it there. I do love Anthony, but I love Diaboro. I love watching Anthony play Diaboro. He is just he's a beautiful human to watch play the game.
I mean, I think he's also just one of the smartest like players within our group in terms of just like crafting stuff and like putting stuff together.
Oh, super creative. He's very he's very smart with what he does with his builds. So we see some pretty standard structure play from Diaboro, and then we see the Nightmare just looks like Justin's a little bit bricked, so he's just plays the option.
Plays the option, and then I mean a 3-drop level 4 is not bad. You get the Dokuga out.
Promo.
And then Anthony reciprocates with the Searcher Caramon. We do get rid of the Zed Millennium.
Yeah, the big guy, big fella.
We go Myotis on Justin's side just to pass turn at 1. It's not bad.
Yeah, choke. Anthony's gonna go ahead and retaliate here a little bit. We'll Evo for 1 into the Infer. We'll scramble up into a EX6 Diaboro, which will let us play a token. We'll be able
just
to
like that.
Digivolve, I think, thanks to the nope, never mind.
No.
I thought we did Digivolve whenever we played a token off of the inheritable from the Infirmon. It's been a minute.
That's true. I see that de-digivolve. Should we de-digivolve? I haven't played Diaboro.
Can you look? I can't look right now.
Fair. Let me... But yeah, I mean, I think either way, I mean, Diaboro, that's a great start. I mean, the trainings and the scrambles, I think the scrambles in particular, are really, really good for the deck. You know, they let you turbo up really quickly, which is, I mean, Diaboro, when it hits the stuff, can go super fast already. And now when you add on stuff like scramble to kind of recur bodies, go for a cheaper cost, pretty good. And yes, all turns when another of your Digimon with Diaboro and his name is play de-digivolve 1. So I think we should have de-digivolved there.
Yeah, so I think you have to. Not a you may, so.
Unless there's some sort of immunity I'm missing with Nightmare Soldiers, but I don't think there is.
So. No, Myotis doesn't have any protections. I don't think the option gives them protections. It just gives them Scapegoat. And then Dokuga just on play suspend something, I think, if I remember right.
But regardless, you know, we're going back. Yeah, we play out a token. We've got a Kurosari and an Arata now out on the board. So, I mean, he's looking in a pretty good spot. You know, that Ace was really good coming out, being able to board wipe, but now it's sort of vulnerable. Particularly when you have stuff like de-digivolve live and access to that, not just with the Infirmon, but we know that Diaboro can run stuff like DG Dimension, Ultimate Flare, cards that would really punish that, but oh, okay.
I think Anthony should have been able to do Digivol the Piedmon Ace too, right? At the start of his main phase.
Yeah,
Should've
we
just
may
gained
have
more
been
memory that
missing
turn.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just forgetting about the inheritable there. It's been a while since he played Diaboro. He's been on that Tyrant grind for a minute now. We will go ahead and Chimera here. So we do have the Rush Cursari inheritable. We have the memory gain one. So we are about to go a little bit crazy. We minus the DP on the Pied Ace. We'll go ahead and play out a token.
Gain some memory. Play out another token, it looks like. Gain more memory. So we'll pop Piedmon this time, and then now we'll go up all the way to...
Yeah, so he's big chilling on memory. He started at 1, he gains 4, and then gains another 4.
And they all have Rush.
Yep, so he's able to just kind of swing for the fences right now. It does hit a Amber.
Diaboro, when swinging, play out another one.
Yep.
And then check with the Ace should go through here. Will be an 8-mon. We do swing. We hit the Nightmare option, which will let Justin play at a level 5.
Yeah, I think he plays it from... Does he play from trash or hand, or is it only from hand?
I believe it should just be trash, if I'm not mistaken. Because I know the other ones are just trash. Like Deep Savers, Nature Spirits, I believe are trash only, so it has to be from trash. But, I mean, at 9 memory, I'm pretty sure we could...
Just pull it up on my phone so I can look up things really quick.
I can just look it up here real fast. I'm pretty sure it's from trash only. Yes. Oh, no, from your hand. Without paying the cost.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was something weird with it, where it was like, it feels like it should be a from trash card, considering the
how much it trashes. Yeah.
This is tough, though. This is a hard spot to be in. Like, there's really... You pop the boost here. He can pop the tokens, but he can't stop everything.
You can't stop everything here. Even a Pied Ace doesn't do much here. So yeah, we do Pied Ace here. So we'll do the minus 2k 4 times, separate occasions. So we'll do 2, 2... And looks like we'll kind of burn it all on that token there. And then we'll play out a Myotis for 7.
Okay, so
we can do the end of turn DNA, pseudo DNA into the Bolt Bout to go ahead and pop.
He can do Digivolve first.
So
gain memory. Then he can do minus 6k on one thing and then minus 6k to the entire board. There's one thing I forgot to clarify, Jarrell. I think we had a comment about it on the Nightmare Soldier video that I had with Jorge, where it does the minus 6k once, and then I think it does it again to the entire board. So I think something gets minus 12, and then everything else gets minus 6.
That would be pretty good.
But I'm not. It's weirdly worded, but I'll read it so you can kind of see.
One of your opponent's Digimon, and for the turn, all of their so yeah, you're right. It's minus 6, and then the board gets minus 6. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So that's something that I misread during that video. So if you're, I can't remember who it was who commented, but here's your here's your cathartic. You were right.
So here we are able to play out stuff as well since we did DNA Evo. We go ahead and go. Ooh.
That should just die. No, it's minus 6k to the board.
For the turn though, not till the end of their turn. It's just for the turn. Yeah.
Right, that was limitation on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I wish it, dude. Could you imagine how good Nightmare Soldiers would actually?
Dude, Nightmare Soldiers would be pretty high up there if it was like basically a ruin mode that also just spit out multiple bodies. Yeah. That would make the deck instantly way better than it is right now, because I think
they could use it.
Oh yeah.
That being said, I do think that the minus 6k until the end of your opponent's turn would need to be part of the DNA portion, not just
because that could be abused very freely, and that should not. That would be even more hate towards purple than already has been going around. So,
but it would have been nice to see, because I think Nightmare Soldier. Honestly, I just want all these decks to do well, all these tribal decks.
And I think we talked about this too, right? Where it's like, it's nice to see like actual tribal decks again. Like it's been a while since we've had tribal decks outside of like the X antibodies. And even then, I feel like nowadays X antibodies are kind of like straying away from the like tribal stuff too. To a degree, I think they're still keeping in line with it as best they can, but it's nice to see like a pure tribal deck.
Well, what I mean by tribal, because it's different from what we had before in the sense of like these are tribes around like a certain like field,
Digimon
like, group of Digimon, not like a tribal like a line.
Yeah, but it's nice to see just like a theme, you know, like a unifying theme within a deck. But while I've been yapping, you know, I think both players have pretty good setup here. Anthony's got a Kurosari, Arata, and a training. Justin climbed into a Myotis in the back and also has a Shoto out on board, which is interesting, but makes sense. And then we go Diaboro, play out multiple tokens, gain 2 memory. Oh.
We'll pop one to go ahead and play Armageddon.
Okay. That's a big guy. That's a big guy.
That boy does have Rush. So Anthony could have to swing. We do know, or no, I need to pass turn method. Sorry, but at level 7 effects can't activate. So basically, Bolt Batamon cannot do anything about that Armageddon. So it basically puts Justin in a position of I have to answer that without going into my like main form of removal.
Right.
Which is tough.
Right.
That's hard. It's
that
really
is very,
hard.
very hard.
I mean, you're being threatened by Digivolve thanks to the Diaboro being out there. The tokens like are gonna just keep on widespreading across the board. Arata's there as well, which just means more advantage on as we move.
And your trash isn't that set up either, so it's gonna be hard to utilize the trash if at all here. So we do choose to stay in the back. Yeah, and then we end up swinging with the candle, hitting another Z and Millennium. And we just, we do have the answer here. So we go ahead and pay the 7 to pop the Armageddon. But now it makes sense. But Anthony's just on the front foot here. I mean, just
about to get out of security. Pop the token, play a Kurosari for 2. Gain a memory off.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Teams. Yeah, we go up into another Diaboro and put out another token.
Oh no.
So 2 tokens thanks to the Arata. They both give
memory.
each other jamming. So
we
could swing with the 1 stack if we wanted to.
Go ahead, swing. Yeah, we hit a bolt bout, and then we go ahead and we just pass here. Justin will push up the Myotis, but I mean he could yeah, you could, I was gonna say you could just play out the Pied, do some maybe DP reduction shenanigans here, DNA into a bolt bout, and then maybe
there's a couple of things too. You can also use the alternates effect of the Myotismon, I believe, to play something out. If I remember correctly, I believe that when you play Digimon with the NSO trait. Never mind, no. Sorry. I think it's something else. What am I thinking of? The Pie that does something?
Okay, so we do the DNA into Bolt Bout. Bolt Bout will go ahead, and since we DNA'd, we'll be able to play out stuff. So we can play... Well, first we'll de-Digivolve, sorry. We'll de-Digivolve 3, do the -6k shenanigans, and then DNA Evo allows you to play out the 10 plate cost worth, I believe. Yeah. So we do play out a 4 and a 3 and a 3. So we've got a pretty wide board to deal with here on Anthony's end. And looks like they are going to use the Myotis effect.
Yeah, he can unsuspend himself.
And then we should also trash the security if we haven't already. I might have missed that.
I don't know if we did either because of a couple of checks that went through there. But the thing I was going to say is that the Piedmon Ace could have played something out too when he played it. If he popped the tokens off the on-play by doing the -8k. He could have used the alternates effect to play a body from that and then use the Myotis effect to DNA.
Sure.
So we're just clarifying effects.
So we've got a wide board, but unfortunately, I don't believe there's a blocker on any of them. And Anthony is starting off at 5 memory. We go into an Inframon here. And the question is, do we have the right Diaboro? I'm wondering if the ace is here. Yep. If we go ace for 3, we can go ahead and play out a Diaboro token. Go ahead, suspend our router to play another one. We'll de-Digivolve. and then be able to
first.
pop the Piedmon Ace, which will
Yeah.
overflow back. And then now,
Very good. Very well done.
yeah, go ahead, swing with Rush, and then swing with the Ace. Very, very nice.
Solid day.
Very nice.
Yeah. Overall, good play from Anthony and Justin
Mhm.
both. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Nightmare Soldiers is, I think, more just limited by what it can do more than anything else. It looks like Justin's kind of telling me like he forgot to use the Shoto to give blocker to something at the end there, which like I guess it technically could have saved him like a turn, but yeah,
Sure.
At that point, it's kind of tough. It's pretty hard to get out of that situation.
Yeah, because I think there's also ways for Anthony to have memory choked and whatnot too. And I mean, even starting at 2 memory, there's not a whole lot you'd be able to do with Nightmare Soldiers with just a level 4 out on the board. But yeah, no, I mean, well played by Anthony too. I mean, that was a very precise way to end the game. And a good showing of what Diaboro can still do with the right setup. So
Yes,
hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As we've said before, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And hopefully, we catch you on that next video. Bye-bye.